everyone doing today? Good, I hope. I may sound tired. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Outerminds stream. Let me open the chat here. I am your community manager, LP, and today we're gonna go over what happened in Sci-Fi. What do we add? New items, new masks, just a bit of everything. What's going on in the Discord community of 38,000 strong. I think there's actually more now. Let me double check. 39,000 live. I wrote this yesterday, okay? So things happen fast. I hope you're all doing really well. Yeah, it's looking good. Chat is alive. Good. So, you might have noticed, the title says Sci-Fi and bye for now. Now, I don't mean to be dramatic. Music kind of loud? Sure, let me do this. There. So, I don't mean to be dramatic about it, but I will be going on vacation for a little bit, so there's not going to be streams until, I think, September. So it's going to be a while. I know you've all gotten used to this super fast cadence where every 2 weeks, got a new update, new stream. Everybody gets to continue their room reviews from the previous one. We get some lore drops, just about everything. Is it better? Is it better now? Do you want me to get real close? Here. I'll make it even lower. How am I doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. But yes, I will be gone for a little bit, so no streams until September. So during that time, there's gonna be a whole lot of stuff. Why no more streams for a little? Because I'm gonna go on vacation. So here you go. I've got the whole news drop just for you. So I'm going to be out from August 18th to September 6th. I think you can kind of get where the timeline from that. What do you mean louder? Are you going to troll me now? I hope you... Does everyone hear me just fine now? Or is it still very low? Where am I going for vacation? I'm going to the west coast of Canada. For a little bit. It's gonna be real fun. But okay, so Tuber. I appreciate all the heartfelt thoughts. I'll think about you guys a little bit, I swear, while I'm out. But basically, what we have for today is some talking and okay, Burns just trolling at this point. We've got some info regarding the actual Discord. Okay. All right. You guys you're pushing me. I have to add gain to this just because you guys are trolling me. Oh, actually, let me go like this. How do you like some muted, eh? We go from loud, or not even loud, to just quiet. Okay. That shouldn't be too loud. Okay. You think about us glad we aren't around? That's one way to think about it. But no. You guys are really chill. I love doing these for you guys. So, alright. You can hear. Okay. For real this time. I swear. This is like the 5th time I say this. But basically, I'm going to be changing a few things in the Discord. It looks a certain way now. It's going to look completely different soon. Probably next week, I'd say. Might not have time for it after stream today, but maybe the groundwork will be done. So basically the idea is all the tuber channels will be like tuber category. Everything else will be in like a social category. And then because we have so many community events now, that'll be its own thing as well. So We now have Reddit challenges, we have Discord challenges, and we have fan art challenges. So you're gonna want to subscribe, I guess, to whatever role you want, whichever one you want to be a part of. Discord events, typically room or meme events, basically. Same thing with Reddit. But the fan art contest, now that's like completely original, as long as stay in the vein of tubersim. Hit the mute button again. But yeah, so you're gonna want to check that out. I'm gonna be making a forum, just like kind of the one. Okay, hold on. Let me reformulate that thought. I added a forum that lets you submit suggestions now, and basically you tag it with either game suggestions or server suggestions. So far, it's been going super well. I'm really happy to see that you guys are using it well, properly, and are actually, submitting some good suggestions. Obviously, I can't promise that all of them will be added to the game, obviously, but the ones that get upvoted the most, well, it helps us gauge that player sentiment. I don't know if you guys saw, but I did put up a post asking for Halloween item suggestions. You guys submitted like over 500 of those, which is amazing. We went over them yesterday. It was really fun. So you can probably look forward to some of those suggestions showing up during this year's Halloween event. We'll do that for the future events as well. So look forward to the post for those. All right, next up, what do we have? Oh yeah, and basically what I'm getting to with this is there's going to be a read-only forum where contributors, so people like you, for example, I know he's in chat, I'm going to call him out, 04. He put together a little, it's not even that crazy complicated or complex, but it's just like, a helpful thing where he wrote down how to submit your name for stream or things like that. Basically, we'll be adding them to a bigger forum that's read-only, where said contributors, your role, can add that content there, and then everybody who joins the server can just go there for all the info. So like if they're asking about items in particular, we have a full-on community-driven item list. So you have all the items with their images, what celebration they're in, for example. That's a super nifty resource, but it's pinned in a specific channel, so it's kind of hard to find. All of that will be on that read-only section. So everybody will be able to see stuff really quickly, and people who are trying to help them can just throw them that way, Be like, go there, do this. Here is what you need. So that'll be another thing. And yeah, that's basically it. So once again, going over them, we have 39,000 members now, which is amazing. Thank you all for joining. Obviously, some of you are there for the bucks, but maybe you'll stay for the fun. Then we have the read-only forum. We've got the rework of the channels, channel categories, and we have new roles for events, which, if you aren't a part of, there is a fan art contest taking place today. It'll go through from today to next Friday. That will be the submission time. They last for a month. Basically, Majora will be taking the submissions for a week, and then afterwards, I believe the voting period will start, and you'll be able to see everybody's hard work on those. We also have a new Reddit event. I don't know if it's happening now or if it's going to happen next week, but there you can see it in the events tab, I believe. So if you're ever wondering when those take place, just check the Discord or ask around. I'm sure somebody will have the answer for you. And then for the Discord events, those you can just show up on the weekends. If you have the ping, if you have the role, you'll know what's happening. Those last an hour, so it's really time sensitive. You really want to come up with something as fast as possible on the fly, and think about it a bit. But time is of the essence during those, and the competition is fierce. But we have had some people who have handed over the trophies that they have because they already have too many, or they're just nice. So there are a lot of opportunities for you. All right, so that's all the info I wanted to share on the Discord. Now we have the celebration, Sci-fi. It's I don't know how many time that we have Sci-fi, but it is an event that people really like because it includes the those vertical neon LEDs that people really use to specifically make half rooms and quarter rooms, or like, you know, like the 8, they split it into each celebration. We've seen all of them basically, but they really help to split it up. So new items. I had the picture. I don't have it here, but I can probably add it real fast. Hold up. Desktop, is it there? Boom, boom, boom. Bear with me. I'm gonna download this again. Can do that. There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do this general image, and then add new. Go there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, it's covering everything. Okay, there you go. Those are this celebration's items. So we've got a robot cat. We have a Jolly D. Yeah, D. Robot cat as well server. We've got that cyberpunk window view. We have a Giga computer setup. So, you know, you got 6 monitors, a satellite thing going on, just the works, and you have a robot made. So if you don't have one of these items, this is what you can look forward to. They are all really cool. I think some of them have specific rotations. They're like different rotations, but yeah, if you want to see these even sooner, you can check the spoiler chat in the Discord. Sometimes people get them, but there's always that one item that's at the end that's like set and that people don't know what it is. So be sure to check that out, or, well, appreciate it here, because this is the first place it will show up, I guess. Okay, seeing some bonk-worthy comments in the chat. Yeah, what is happening today? I don't know. You tell me. Computer's gonna be firing rooms. I hope it doesn't catch fire. I mean, you're gonna need some serious cooling in your room with that. And we have a specific item in the next home celebration that could help with that, but no spoilers. You know, that's the tease you get. Oh yeah, and I wanted to go over the next 2 celebrations while I'll be away. There will be vacation and cuteness overload. So a lot of the items that were recommended or suggested in past streams might show up during those. Because we won't be doing a stream, you'll obviously have to play the game and unlock them through the track, but we will be adding additional items to the cuteness overload event because it just has less overall. So I believe they're being added to Craniac. So this will be one of those rare event updates where there are not only track items, but also some Craniac items that will be added to kind of even out the amount of items that each celebration has. So I believe that is what's happening. The last time I checked, so maybe a cooler or a big fan. Yeah, some big fans. But there you go. So let me hide this. I hope you all screenshotted this. You had a good minute or two. All right, it's gone. Back in business. Now, there we go. To feel the addiction. Yep, especially, you know, cuteness items. I hope it didn't refresh my friends list. Good, 43. That's how many we have. Perfect. So there's 43 friends on this friends list. Basically, for the room review that will take place in a bit, I've already added the names. No need to add them in the chat. I don't want to have like a crazy amount like last time. So from now on, we'll just be taking the name submissions in the Discord specifically ahead of time. Obviously, I'll give you guys some time to submit them as I've done this time. But yeah, having to keep track of the chat every time is getting a little too out of control. So we're gonna keep it that way. That guy, 320. Okay, big fan. Add an only fan. Well, we have a desk fan, so maybe we could add a big fan. That is it wouldn't be the only fan though. So anyone saying mid to the maid? Why? It's a good question. Why? Why is it mid? All right, I had a little bit more here. So, oh yeah, so we have new masks. Some of you might have seen the kind of cyber brain with all those cables and stuff coming out of it. But we also have like a specific kind of star, in space that shoots lasers. Totally not referencing anything in particular, but it's a space star, right? Let's think of it. Not, it's not all stars are in space, but this is a space star. TM. That's the kind of star it is. And then we have a new sticker that is a cosmic brain, so like kind of like a galaxy brain effect, if you will, to add to your memes. So, oh yeah, and like one of the big feature updates. I can't believe I didn't put this at the start because it's huge. But last time we added the unbox all button. So if you have multiple items that are shipped, you just press that and they all unbox at the same time. But now for people who are grinding or doing one item at a time, you can tap 3 times instead of 4 to break the box open. So it's a lot faster, it's a lot more convenient, and I personally think it's just more friendly. My brain starts to rot after 4 taps. That we're at that point. We've been driven to that point by our collective ADHD. And then, okay, yes, so about those login reward packs. So I had told you guys that the furry favorite and modern packs would be the next ones, and I have dates. They will be while I'm away, so keep an eye out for them. Make sure you share the info with each other when they are available, because there will be announcements. They'll be on our socials, so if you're not following those, go take a look at them and subscribe to them, follow them, whatever. So for furry favorite, which will include like all the animals that we have added, or not all of them, like not the mini items, I don't think, but all of the past like dogs that we added during 2021 and 2022, like early 2022, those will be in there from August 15th to 18th. So right before cuteness, I think. Yeah, so right before cuteness, that's when that'll take place. And then the modern pack, which I know all of you love, will start. Will go on sale August 29th through the 1st of September, I believe. So that'll be right before vacation. So keep an eye out for those. Again, furry favorite August 15th and modern August 29th. Keep an eye out for them. Buy them all. Save up your bucks. You got some time. You got a month. Well, half a month for one of them and a month for the other one. So be ready for that. Now, I'd love to do this segment that just always gives us some great ideas. So, specifically, this time, because we did a Halloween item suggestion in the Discord itself, we have more than enough suggestions for that. So I would like to poke you guys about the features in Tubersym. Basically, every year we add a certain amount of features. Sometimes they are big, right? Sometimes they're like, add the Discord to the like a button with bucks, for example, or it was Gobble, or it was the Pixlings and stuff like that. So not necessarily a game, but more like we were thinking about customization a little bit more. Last time I saw a lot of people asking for a custom tuber builder, for example. That's something that's a little too far out there for us at the moment, but it is something that we can maybe pivot on. There's this like some little factors, I guess. So for example, let me take this, right? Let's take the profile page, for example. Okay, so you've got your name, you've got your avatar with the background, which unlocks when you you finish the game at 75. You finish the game. But basically, we were thinking about maybe adding some portraits or some customization to the UI where, like, some people might not want to always have blue, for example. This is purely, coming out of my brain randomly. So let's say, for instance, theoretically, hypothetically, okay, this is not confirming anything. Okay, that's the disclaimer. Let's say that instead of a blue overlay, it was like a light pink one, for example, like a pastel pink, or like a teal or something like that, things like that, or like a frame for your tuber's image. Let me. Okay, I thought I'd already done this, but apparently not. Um, but not masks, no. So like in the top right, we have badges. We have the rainbow names, which are specific to people who get their YouTube channel verified after they reach 1,000 subs on it. But let's say we added like a flare to it, or we add a border to the room. So you know that we have VFX, we have moods. Like there's a mood going on right now. It's the like Sin City looking one. But what if we added like a shiver border, for example? Like let's say that the square around the room, when you submit a room for an event or a meme, like when you take the picture, let's say it had like a frost outline or some fireworks or some sparkles, you know, like that kind of thing. Really to, you know, push forward some looks that people could be going for. Tamagotchi like game to play with pixelings and get exclusive items from it. Gifted from the pixeling you are taking care of. I like that idea. It would definitely expand on an existing system, which is always really nice. Network expansion update when? What do you mean by network expansion? Do you mean just increasing the amount of people that can be in networks? I don't know how possible that is, but that is something that is worth looking at, I think, personally. That could be cool. Like maybe having 75 instead of 50. Don't know how possible it is. Again, all of this is speculation for the sake of it. On the members. All right. Big update that has to do with networks. Yeah, try to be as specific as possible with what you want to see in the. And I put Subway Surfers game. Yeah, right on the bottom here. Hear me out. Even though you said no already, badge switchers. So I mentioned this actually because you know it's relevant. Currently, you can add whatever badge that someone wants via our tools. So it would be, I don't think, impossible to have like a selection of those badges. Obviously, I don't think we would, the original purpose of those badges was to identify specific people or people in a specific network. Like Sword King can give out the badge to the people in his network, for example. So can most of the other people who have that, like a specific badge to them. But that's like really old tech that we have not touched in a while. So if we were to change that, it would have to be like a more widespread change. Multiple meme save slots, like the room save slots. Okay, so I have something for you here. Technically, this will be possible because we're doing some changes with the way that memes are saved on the back end. But this, back end, it's locally, they're going to be locally saved. So instead of having all that data moving back and forth, it's going to help us, optimize the servers, if you will, in a way. There's a whole lot of technical stuff going on behind that, but basically it'll be easier to run the game. And you could technically have multiple memes saved, one on like, if you have multiple devices, basically. So you could have one on one of your phones, another on the other phone. But, that's kind of expensive. Don't do that. But it will be, like, technically through some, like, loopholes be possible. Just in case you see people say, oh, I have multiple saved, that's why. That's the only reason that you could. The network feature deserves more, like room battles between different networks. So I like that. What I had suggested was a ranking tab. Like basically when you go to this network tab, right? You would have like another tab maybe next to members or up here that shows individual member rankings in events. Maybe even on the side here. But obviously, speculation. Where you could show what ranking they are in the current room event, for example. That could be cool. Or, the most recent voting one. That way you could kind of show off to your other network members. Or not. Also, everybody here looks the same for some reason. Ferret's bad idea. What was your idea? Local... You add it locally where you can only see the badge, no else. No, that would kind of be counterintuitive. When we try to add features, we try to make it so that it's accessible to everybody and that it displays to everyone, That's kind of the point. You know, it's an online game. Let's see, maybe add a feature to see when a tuber was last active. Well, you can kind of see that when, no, that's not what I want to do. When you look at the network and you see the green, blue, or red bubbles next to their name, they're either active, semi-active. Also, they all look the same. That's great. Or inactive. Nobody in this network is inactive, so I can't, except maybe for me sometimes, but I can't really show that example. But I believe it's right here actually. Absent, occasional, involved. Putting a specific date, I think, would take a little bit too much, not power, but be too demanding. So, spoiled the bra army. What do you mean spoiled? It's right there. I was gonna review these first anyways. On the friends list, that's a good point. I imagine there's a reason why it's not there, but that is a good idea, because sometimes you go into the ad for ad, I guess, and well, you know, you add people and they stop playing, so you have like dud followers or people you're following that aren't necessarily sending you gifts. So I could see where that would be useful. I need to join the Potatoes Network. Well, I think it's full, so you read it from the bottom to up concerning. What do you mean? All right, let's see. Is there another? Let me know how many bucks are available in Puggle so I can stop playing it sooner. Okay. So like a bucks indicator on events. Kind of like a, you know, that could be nice as a quality of life, where you can just see how many bucks you are still eligible for in some events or some game modes. Yeah, I could see that being valuable, because it would also motivate some people to be like, oh, look, I can still work towards something or not, you know, like I can take a break for a day or the rest of the day until it shows up again, right? And got to get those bucks. All right, I think my brain starts to rot after fourth type. Yeah, okay, I went higher than I need. Your name says potato, you need to join potatoes. Well, good luck. Good luck with that. All right, so I've got some nice suggestions on this list. Could you please explain to me how network rebate in the Braintree description sounds like it hurts my network, as I do not donate as much? You're talking about the brain upgrade. I don't know these by heart, so let me look at it. Network rebate. Network rebate. Network rebate. Which one is it? I'm blind. I think I'm blind. Where is it? Better quests, more views. I don't. Nothing in the balancing, the brain tree, not the network perks. Okay. Network rebate. Okay. Let's see. This one. Okay. Reduce the cost of contributing to your network by 25%. So basically, think about it this way. When you press that button, it sends a flat value to the network. It's kind of like just a contribute button based on your level. So because the cost scales with your level, this just reduces that at like a flat amount by like a fourth of the value. So you are spending less, but it is not contributing less. You are still paying the same amount, technically. You're contributing the same value, but you are charged less. That's how it works. So it doesn't hurt your network. It just helps you help your network more often. All right. Let's see. For the Puggle bucks, you can delete the bucks counter at the bottom when you collect all for the day. Okay. It's possible to make the user stats public, like if you click your tuber on the top right, you can make that right. I don't know if that'll be possible. That is like a lot of data you're kind of sending to random people at like all times or on demand. So I don't know how possible that would be, but maybe it is. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. So that could be nice. Pass login rewards in Craniac at the same rarity as Prismas. I don't hate that. I think we could diversify Craniac a little bit more for people who, you know, have everything in Craniac, for example, because there are people like that. But obviously, that's a really small percentage of players. But it could be nice just in general. Would add a lot of variety to the pool. Now, they wouldn't come out of Prisma eggs, obviously. But we could like add a very rare item bubble. That could be interesting. Let me write that down. And that way, Craniac would always be updated. So I like your idea. And then obviously they would still release as packs, but those would be like guaranteed, right? You wouldn't have to spend your lifetime in Craniac to get them otherwise. With that, sorry. Thoughts on adding event leaderboard for networks? That's kind of what I was talking about earlier. Basically, you go, there would be a tab, then you would see, or not even a tab, maybe you just see it in your membership list, right? You see everybody who has participated, and then the last event basically would show their ranking in there. That's right, Valley of Death. The network rebate doesn't affect how much the network receives. How are you find people doing? Great, thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well too. I hope are you doing extras? I'm assuming you mean room reviews, and we have not gotten to those yet, so we'll see when we start doing them. Knowledge tree has full upgrade. What's your opinion on Bra Army? Congratulations on the is kind of bewildering when I was looking at it. I was kind of lost. It's like, well, what's going on? Am I being attacked? Is my game breaking? Will there ever be a feature where you can buy more than 3 items? Like if you try to grind 255 benches, you don't have to buy 3, then buy 3. No, I think that will stay how it is because, you know, Puggle is a game mode. Some people like to play Puggle, and that will be their the way they can play it for a long time. Hear me out. Add a new thing like the sub-magnet and delivery drone, but make it for Craniac. When you activate it, you can select a category like nature or science, and the next 10 Craniac games would only have 2 orbs of that category. Okay. That's really well thought out. I'm gonna write that one down. Hell, I'll even copy paste it. Alright, perfect. I spent a lifetime in Craniac and always miss or pop the Prisma eggs. Damn. I feel bad for you. I got one today. And, you know, I actually got it. So I don't know how that makes you feel, but even I can get them. Makes it easier to get certain items for Craniac instead of having to get lucky. Yeah, I can get that. More avenues for people to unlock those items faster, more often. What do you think is the easiest method to make bucks? Pay us. Simple. Or you could, you know, grind all the game modes. There's actually a really nice thread that Jatuna had written that includes all the methods to earn bucks in the game while you play. But yeah. Any kind of reaction is a good reaction. It is, yeah. Craniac IRL would be even more addicting than in-game Craniac. Well, funny story, we had a Craniac, we still have a Craniac machine at the office that we used during the Pixelings launch. We were giving away free plushies at the time. How many trophies do you have on your Tuber Sim account? Maybe a couple. I don't win events. You know, I'm not good at those. Following the idea of the network ranking, maybe the top 5 or top 10 networks at the end of a season could get a new network season trophy. That could be interesting. Maybe engage the networks a little bit more. Okay. I like that idea. I think it's not too complicated. Basically, it would just be adding another section to ranking. Yeah, to leaderboards. A network statement only leader can change. Like a network daily message. So a lot of network ideas. I like that. Missed my first Prisma egg. I feel that. I didn't miss my first one, but I understand. I've seen people fail. A lot. Give me your account details. I get trophies for you. No. Alright. Mans just wants to be able to say, oh, I had the Outerminds badge. Right? I see through you. I know what you're up to. And I'll grind it to level 1. Right. Hear me out. I'll give you a piglet machine for a craniac machine. I don't know about that one. Items you don't have section that includes login, celebrations, etc. Yeah. Like a collection. Collection tab. That way you can, know what you're chasing. Perk, free bucks if you contribute. Contribute. The type will mess me up. Contribute a certain amount to your network. Maybe there's some balancing to be done there, but maybe. Bucks. Perk. Contributions. Okay. Networks should work more like a clan, so people are actually engaged in them instead of only donating and then not looking at them again for another day. I agree. I think the initial design for networks was just to have another layer to the daily login, like the gameplay loop, if you will. I think making any changes at that scale would probably add more quests as well, so that could be nice, having more quest variety. Is network badges ever I think that's too difficult. Like, you want custom badges for every single network, which is like asking for a straight up like pixel editor in the game that then gets, yeah, no, there would be too many layers to that. While it's cool, it's a little too much. Really proud of my room this time, but I think it will get a 4. I don't know. Don't jinx yourself. Maybe now it will, because that's what you said it deserves a 4. So maybe now I'll say, yeah, it's a 4. You have a Puggle machine in the office? If so, do you get thrown down into it? No, I don't. 6 times to play Puggle, now you throw. What? That would be weekly for the bucks. Yeah, okay. I'm sure one of our designers, or our designer, will take care of the balancing for it. But yeah, it's an idea. Bucks based on network contributions. You should get the Pubble machine, the Puggle machine into your sim and turn it backwards. So that you want them to fall upwards, right? All right, I gotta go. Can I get a meme template before I head out? What do you want? What do you want? Now's the time. All right, network room battles. I don't know how you'd pull that off, but that could be cool. I think the other idea that somebody mentioned, where you have network rankings, so like you can see individual networks being ranked, that would be cool. That would be like a way to battle it out, where you can trade or something. Yeah, we've had people suggest trading in the past. But I don't know how we'd pull that off with how Tuber works right now. It's some wishful thinking, but I think it's always worth thinking about those, just in case. All right. I think that's more than enough time on the suggestions. If you have more, obviously. I didn't think I'd get this far. Well, you're there. Now or never. All right. Let me minimize that. Let me open this. So today we have 43 non-potatoes and 17 potatoes to get through. So that's a total of 60 rooms to review. If your name doesn't show up, Next time, mention it in the poster name in the Discord, because I will no longer be taking them directly from the chat, because it's just sometimes the chat, it ends up being too much to copy paste. And then I want to make sure that all the people participating, you know, they're legit, so I will screen them ahead of time. So if you submitted your name and you don't see it as well, like if you submitted ahead of time and you don't see it, you know what you did. All right. Now, let's get this started with some potatoes, yeah? The first up, we have Didgeridoo Farm, the leader of potatoes. How about the badge thing for every network? Don't worry about it. You can just add the potato badge. All right. Ooh, hey, that's really cool. That is a nice room. That is really nice. I want to say I'm not surprised because it's Didgeridoo Farm, but at the same time, I'm still surprised. That looks really nice. Also, I have the names today, so you'll all know who I'm looking at. Wow, I like how you like added layers back there, so it's kind of like it extends further than the limit. Kind of looks, or it's hovering, so it looks like it's further out. It adds a lot of texture. Like if you look at the sides, those aren't necessarily possible with the way that, you know, the room is. It's like a straight line, but instead you made them levitate, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but time to set the standards, potato. Some people are just way too hardcore. I like that. That's really nice. And you got benches. Always nice to see benches. And oh, you use the alarm clock. That's clever. I didn't think people would be using it for that, but that is a smart way to use that. And a fire station, just in case, you know, somebody burns some burgers. All right, but this is a 5. I don't think I need to beat around the bush. This is very straightforward. It's a mini city kind of room. And I like what you did for the parking itself, because obviously if you use the road, it would kind of look kind of weird. So you took one texture and you went all the way. You went all in with it. Very nice. All right. How many grass fields? Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Blocky Head. Yes, you were on the list, and no, I did not miss you. That said, somebody else had to submit your name for you. You've got a ship. It's a very specific ship. I know what it is. I think I know what it is. It's really, you know, it's an item in the game. It's kind of like that X-shaped ship. Very nice. I like. Oh, sponsor Eagle. Hello. Goodbye. I like how everything here is sci-fi, but he also has like an alarm clock there. There's a car over here. There's a Roomba there. There's a little motorcycle. There's, you know, a CRT monitor. There's just about everything that doesn't make sense to be in this ship is there. Also, is that a face? No, the little corner over here. It looks like it's like the Outerminds face, like just the eyes without the mouth. Very, very clever. Also, what is that? What is that one? Is that the other alarm clock? And you got your, you know, you're flexing some trophies a bit, just cause you can. All right, this is a 5. All right, the X-Tail, yes. Next up, we've got Commertal with using a mood. I love the CGA mood, and I know somebody who will be happy to see that another mood is being used. I like that you have the stars just interspersed. It's like very you've got the interstellar setup, and you know, at a glance you might not notice it because they're all kind of like the same white texture. So it's like, oh, this is all, you know, simple items, but they look so much better because of this. The little pink outlines, and then the kind of movie theater carpet all over the walls and the floor. That's great. I don't know about the smoke in space, so like this is obviously in the atmosphere. How does smoke work in space? I don't know. think it stops, right? It stops before it whatever. But this is really cool. For clever use of mood, I give not bra or bra with heart eyes a 5. All right. Minimalist execution. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. All right, next up we have Mario's Gaming U2. With a city. And a sci-fi ship crashing into said city. I like what you did. Oh, that's weird. I like what you did for the texture, like the landing streak or the crash site. It's a clever use of those pixel blocks. And then the aliens have arrived. Yep. What are they doing up there? What's going on here? Just for some reason vibing on a building. What we need is like a guy about to ticket them. They're like, you can't park there. You know, welcome to the city. You're not allowed here. Go over there. That'll be like $30 even. All right. I'm gonna give that a 5. I really like what you did with the crash site. Like the streak there. You even add cars that are on fire just to change up the textures. So bra with blue shades, that's a 5. Now we have bra, the one and only, you know, the progenitor bra. What did they have? Ooh, oh yeah. So they're using the new lo-fi mode that kind of adds, you know, this music. Not the music actually, but you know, you can hear this music in this room, and I really like what you did. Oh, sponsor recall again. Some tokens, with the portraits up there. Especially because it's like on the second floor too, which like adds on to the fact that, you know, you have a view up there. Very clever. And then you added it back there too, and you have the home partitions to help out with that. And then okay, look at these benches. Now, are these brown pixel cubes? Is that, yeah, because the browns turn into like a grayish color. So the bench is like kind of like invert, but without literally being inverted. That's cool. This is a really lo-fi room. What's going on down here? I like these rooms that just have so much going on. It's kind of like not a cafe, but like one of them vending machine alleys. And then it's kind of like a cosplay convention or something, or it's futuristic setting. It could be anything. But it's really nice, and I like the use of this mood. Now, we're 5 rooms in, and I just want to make sure that everybody who their rooms have been reviewed today, you know, these 5s, send me the rooms in Discord in the rooms channel. I always share these with the team, and they're always happy to see them. So, how to glitch was that? Which one? You're asking how they glitched it? Oh wait, I just noticed this, but this is really cool. Here, like. These stairs, they used it like a double set of stairs going down, and then they merged it by making there's a delineation in the middle that kind of like separates them, because they're both the same item, but they don't connect at all. But they managed to line up the railings, which is like that is some next level glitching or levitating. That's really cool. Okay, so the progenitor bra is the one and only bra for a reason. They've gone above and beyond. For now, I'm gonna write a little note. I'm gonna put best room. There. So far, bra has the best room of this stream, just because of this clip in here. That's really cool. Well done. Oh hey, by the way, a way to save our rooms is a GIF. Yeah, let me write that one down actually, because we have so many moods and VFX now. Via Snappy. So save rooms as GIF via Snappy, maybe a toggle option. Yeah. And then it would like save it for like the loop of an animation. That way it would like clip at the exact time. That might be difficult though, because not all the animations are set to the same not the timeline, but like they don't all have the same frame rate. I don't know how that There's probably some finicking around. Maybe I'm making issues up, but you never know. All right. So best room of the stream goes to Bra for now. This is solid. Good glitching. Very good glitching. Okay. Canadian maple syrup is not on my list, but it is on my list because, you know, maple syrup. Slovakia is not on my list either. I just changed my avatar to be more recognizable because I love Breaking Bad. Damn. All right. Ooh, that's okay. Pretty chaotic. Okay, there's more people that in here than I anticipated. Actually, I think there would be like a total of like 8 additional rooms. Okay, next time I'll just X out. I thought there would be less in between each. There we go. Okay, next up is KVRM. Next room. Bro, your progenitor, bro. All right, KVRM is a nice camping vibe. This could easily be altered with the nighttime mood or the fireflies effect. Maybe it would be a little bit too much, the fireflies effect, but this is well done so far. You got, let's see how many plants there are. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 16, I think 6, I didn't count those, 17, 18. You got like 18 different flowers, plants in general, which is like really cool. We added the potless plants pack that'll be available again later this month, I think. Foggy smoke, yeah, you're on it. But yeah, the sheer amount of plants. I was gonna go potless. That is a tongue twister. The amount of plants we have in the game now, you can really make a jungle out of it, and it really helps to embellish these kinds of camping rooms and outdoors rooms. Now, hold on. There's something here. Something going on here. What is this? What is this here? You used the mini city roads to outline the shoreline. That's creative. I like that. That is. I have not seen that before. So far, we've seen 2 different uses of like texture. Benches, this, and like some, you know, smaller mini city items here and there. That I really like. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but like the lining there, like that stroke, you know? Very cool. It's unfortunate that like it breaks up right over there, but hey, it really looks nice. Makes the like from far it looks really textured, the room. I like that. I give that a 5. I think it's important to recognize those little details when you look at these rooms. Why do people put the shadow on the water? The gobble version of the water carpet has the shadow circle already, because you can put the shadow wherever you want in this case, and that sometimes is, you know, more impressive. It is more thought driven, you know. There's more creativity behind it. All right, we have a alien room. So Mob Squad has a sci-fi room set up, and this is literally from like Aliens, I think. This is like one of the scenes, I think. I don't remember which movie, but it's got the same aesthetic. Like when they go out to the planet, you got that weird vibe, and then you have the mood and the fog filter on top, which just adds on to it. I feel like there was like excess smoke in one of those movies where you could like hardly see anything. So this is pretty accurate. This is a nice rendition of one of the Alien movies. I can give that a 5. It's a good reference. All right, GT is next. What does hello, I love your game. I've been playing for a long time. I'm at level 32. Damn. Oh, okay. All right. This is why I start with potatoes, because Like we have had so many fives in a row at this point. This is nice. Another I don't think this is the lo-fi mood. This is the, or no, it is, right? I think it is. Because this reminds me of the teal and like peach mood. I don't know if that one's out yet, but I mean, it's coming if it isn't out. GT, your bra tuber. GT is the normie tuber today. GT is a rebel. And you know, they have the Twitter badge, not the X badge, so you know they're just stuck in the past forever. That's just how it's gonna be. But yeah, I like what you did here with the tower, the leaning tower. You used it kind of as a fountain instead of the tower that it is, or as a lighthouse, either or. But I like that you have a nice little fishing village going on. It's really clever, and the colors are just beautiful. I need all of these rooms in the snappy mode, please. Okay, that's a 5. All right, next up is ZXMBI with a white and black room using the comic book. No, not even using the Sin City thing. I think this was for the Labyrinth room event where, well, was it Reddit or was it a room event? I can't remember. I like the colors you used. It's very high contrast. Also used some panels to add on to the back here. It does kind of break apart in some places. Like you see, like when you're going around here and there's just like those obvious lines that kind of ruin the image, but you know, it's not the end of the world. It's just kind of hard to tell where to go on this labyrinth. So let's see, is there a path that we can follow? So old lady's gonna have to go this way and then there and there and there. Now if we take into account the 3D or the Z-axis here, or the Y, I suck at this. Can you go there? She go back here? I guess she could go behind there? Maybe? I can't tell. I think it's not connected. And then she could go up and around. And around here. I don't know if you can complete this. Unless she jumps over the wall, which is always, you know, just cheat. It's a labyrinth. It's not the end of the world. But it's clever. I don't know if you can finish this one. Does anybody else see back of magazine shelf? Oh, really? That's clever. It's an old man LP. Stop misgendering. Oh shit, it is. I saw the legs and they look kind of like a skirt. Oh yeah, okay, I can see like the kind of the outline there. Doesn't look like you could finish it. I think because you can't finish, this is really white. Oh my god. I think just because you can't finish it, I want to take a point off. Turn on creative and levitate. Yeah, I like what you decided to do with the colors though. It's really nice. Yeah, I know. This will be the last one for a while. I'm gonna give this a 5. Yeah. It was, the colors are creative. It's just unfortunate you can't finish it for real, you know. I like how the chat is delayed, so like I made the choice to give it a 5, but then there's like everybody's like no. Don't you give it a 5? Ah, yeah, this is Codarx's room. This is a really nice one. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, there is an impressive amount of levitating. You're right. Ooh, okay, you added, I don't know, you couldn't see this on the picture, but now while it's animated, you can see the fog effects just passing over the dark. Obviously, you can't see it on the white portion. This is really, really nice. Yeah, I'd seen this on Reddit, and that's just great. You guys should go check it out on the subreddit. Give it an upvote. Give it a big BP upvote thing. The streak continues. Yeah. I really like the colors here. You really couldn't see what was going on in the still, so. But I think because of how it was in the still, it was better. Catching like a freeze frame of the explosion thing is very impressive. All right, I'm done being mesmerized. That's a 5. Next room. And now I become death. Yeah. All right, now we've got Dems, who specifically said there is a context to this. All right, so let me find that context for you. So, for my stream room, quote, "You need this info. It's it's Saturday. Richard and Karen just got back from their midweek in Greece. They are doing laundry and taking a shower. Karen got to go first because she is angry at Richard for not giving her the window seat on the plane." There's the context for this room. Okay? All right. You've got the storyline. It's the bathroom. It's the continuation to the whole house. Maybe someday we'll see the whole house stitched together. But yeah. So you've got I like what you did with the shower. That's a nice way to use the wave portion of the carpet, the water carpet thing. Never thought about that. I guess it could also be the bath, but then you use fog, obviously. You know, people who take 15-minute showers that are, you know, very warm tend to let out a lot of steam. So I like the detail. And then the context is funny, but yeah, that's a 5. We'll finish the home arc someday. Obviously, another fake bra. All right, next up is Burned with the sus bra, I guess. Love the clouds of steam. Yeah, very creative. So we've seen it as an explosion. We've seen it as smoke. Now we see it as literal clouds with a kind of skytopia and a plane just passing by, you know. People, you'll never believe what we saw when we took the plane. There it is. I hope I see this village when I take the plane in a couple weeks. But I like how you make it look like it's floating. And then you, obviously, the benches, you know, the benches have so many uses. And in this case, well, you made a bridge with them, which is like so much effort. It's kind of ridiculous. What are you doing? That is honestly, that is impressive. That's a 5. The bridges are there's something. Yeah, room lore. Yep. Can't believe it's got unranked. Didn't get a rank in one of the events. That's unfortunate. All right, Dyes has like the attic type room. If you live in an attic, this is what it would look like. And I remember seeing the template for this a while back, and then they elaborated on it. Got an owl out there. Skylanders, yeah. I like how you made the windows, the pixel cubes lining the top just to finish the like the contour. It's really nice. And obviously you used a set of chests as like windowsills. Very cool. This is a very cozy apartment. Obviously we see a lot of apartment tuber rooms, but this one, you know, takes it a little bit further, adds, you know, like embellishes it, makes a room pop when it has a roof like that. And it's kind of like one of those exploded views that you see in like engineering. I scored trophy flex. Hey, yo. Oh yeah, right there. There it is. It's hiding. See it? Just sneakily in there. And obviously right over there. Yeah, there they are. All right, that's a 5. Next up, we've got Lemon Loves Cacao with a sick bra. Oh, they made a coffee design. Now let's try to figure out what the items he used as texture are. So at a glance, we have the vine, like that giant beanstalk vine. What would those be? Is that the graffiti up there? No, that's something else. I don't know what they are. Honestly, I cannot tell. I'm surprised you found items that have that like shadow or shade effect. That is like a lot of effort. I don't know what they are. I only know the big one, obviously. You know, the obvious one. And then you use a little bit of the rocks. What did you use for the handle? What are those? Oh, there's 2 of the login masks. So keeping with the theme. And then some of the rocks, I think. And then you covered the pixel cubes here, didn't you? Huh. The wings make the smoke? Wait, what? 2 of the fantasy drag? Oh my god, you're right. That's not even the vine. Those are the freaking wings from the dragon. Oh, I can see it now. Wow. Okay. Alright. That's clever. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, 5. Wow. Next up, we've got Vampy Rift Queen. Ooh, with a nice little peaceful lo-fi room. I like this. It's kind of like venturing, kind of like Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. It's a nice vibe. Is that a candle floating? I remember seeing that in a movie. It's like the aesthetic of it was very nice. And then you've got the little rods here in the background that kind of look like fireflies moving without literally using the fireflies, which is, I like the creative touch. It could also just be like those it's like these hanging flowers type thing, or what is it? You see them a lot when you go camping in specific places. Alright. Let's looking at the little, what is that? Is that an apple? What is that back there? I can't tell what it is. If somebody knows what that item is. Alright, but I'm gonna give this a 5. So far. Gonna have a lot of 5s stand out, but that's fine. This will be the last one for a little bit. You know, it could be extra with it. Next up, Poem Dramatic with the vacation bra. What is that? Oh, it's you took the bunny icon and then like put what I'm assuming is me inside of it. I like that. That's cool. Let me take a screenshot of that. Or not, just send me a picture of this. I'll put it as my profile picture if you want. Yeah. Did I skip V3? I didn't have them on my list, but I can go make the exception because they are in chat. I like this. This is like, you know, easy points, okay? All right. Bro's gonna have 55 buys by the end of stream. Oh boy. Maybe, you never know. Could happen. It's got a nice little room that we've seen before. And Valley with the surprised bra face. Potato folk, you are making me feel incompetent. Don't be like that. Oh boy. Okay, so there's a labyrinth and then like a giant castle at the back with the CGA vibe. Okay. Ah, look, there's our friend. Now, can we solve it? Can we solve it? So, it's gonna go in through there. Nope, that's a dead end. It's gotta go to the right, at least once to the right, and then up. Or no, so it's gotta go all the way right. Down, around. No. So over here to the right, through the middle. Over there on the left, over there on the... Oh no. There on the left, takes a right, takes a left, takes a left, takes a right, left, right, 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 left. And then he's there. Okay. You can solve it. That's science. That's good. That's a 5. Valley of Death. I like to think that your name is canon in the world that you made here. You know? If you get lost on the labyrinth, let me tell you, you are not gonna have a fun time. Alright, let me go find V3 real quick because I did skim it. Bra has or V3 has the eye patch bra. The pirate bra. Ah yes, this one. Yeah. It's not half bad. I like that you kind of tried to make a elevation over there. Like where the kind of beach starts and ends. That's nice. And you got the yacht party going on. This is just a very relaxed. I think this is like an iteration on a past room you've made, maybe. I do remember seeing a room like this and then asking to add things going on around it. I don't know if that was you, but if it was, then good job. Yeah, I'll give this a 5 because I feel like it's an improvement on whatever that last one was. Give all the potatoes a 5. I mean, I already said it. It's just gonna take a second for you to hear it. Yeah. I think this is... I'm getting some crazy deja vu, and I think this is a room from last time that needed a little bit of improvement, so this is the nice touch that it needed. Okay, I think that's all the potatoes. We've got a whole poutine here in this network. And now for the people on the friends list. We got 43 more rooms to go through. Oh boy. All right. Are you ready for this? Now, I may go through your room quicker, you know, if it's a classic. But no hard feelings, all right? All right, 04. With the first up on the non-tater. All right, what's going on here? Do I have to zoom out a bit? Oh, okay, I see people. I see some blue stuff that could be... Oh, is this... Hold on. Let me open the Google and see if my guess is right before I say it out loud. This does kind of remind me of like a Mortal Kombat cover. Because it's got the same colors, but this might be something else. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait, let me try. Google. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. I wish I could play like the song right now, because it would be a vibe, but I don't think I can do that on this, so you know, to avoid the whole copyright thing. But yeah, good room. Good room. Playing favorites here. Is the stream frozen or is LP brain frozen? Probably the latter. It's over. I did not look at chat. I did not look at the chat. Right? I was looking at my Google. Yeah. I'm gonna give this a 5. This is well done. This is like the clash of fates, a duel of fates, some might call it. I can hear it all playing out in my head now. You were the chosen one. Oh man. Okay. Well done. Where's my list? There it is. 5. All right, next up. Good job. Nice pixel art. We've got Ashnios with a a labyrinth, but then like the Big Brother setup. They're testing the gerbil, the hamster. Will he reach death? Will he reach the bananas? Or will he, unlock glory with some Cheetos, hot dog, some Jello? Oh, he's gone. Or will he encounter his doom? What do you guys think? Where's that hamster going? Left, right? I think he can figure it out. I mean, the banana's not too far off. I think he'll be rotted his brain from tapping 4 times. Yeah, for years we've been tapping 4 times on boxes, and now my brain's done. It's over. How do you know the people you're reviewing submitted? I am not added, so I'm not sure if you'll see my room if you're just going through your friends list. You should be added. I have you on my list, Coffee Duck. Maybe I forgot to write it in the game, but no, it should be there. Alright. That's a nice room. We are coming off of a strong start, and I hate to compare, but I have to compare. It's only fair. That rhymed. I'll give this a 4. A death out of 5? Damn, the chat has decided. Next we have Binary Soren. Ooh, we got a nice little sci-fi lounge. Not bad. I like this. The desk is a little bit out of place, but if you were to connect this this corner, like you have like that wooden texture on the floor here. If you extended that to the corner with your computer and everything, that would really tie the room together a bit, I would say. So I have this a 4. Next we have Blue Crystal Meth. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't read this name and go out and find it. So we have kind of like a kingdom situation with cars, right? This kind of reminds me like a Minecraft world where you have like each team on the sides. That's an interesting setup. Very specific though. Kind of like a Hunger Games setup. I like it. This does remind me of a room. I don't know if this is like an iteration on a past room you've done though. Cause this whole squiggly road it looks like an old room that we've seen before. I think it's a 4. Five out of 5 stride has ended. I mean, we might see some more. There are Iconium is in Discord bots. I don't mean to call him out like that, not to put the pressure on him, but alright, we got like a convention room. Not bad. That's nice. It's very simple. I'll give that a 4. Cheese Inspector. How unfortunate for you that we still haven't added the login cheese. With a classic room. Classic level up, level 29. Keep it up. We'll hit the big leagues someday. What is going on here? An elevator to somewhere. Interesting. I feel like the room might be incomplete. Am I wrong? Oh, it is a 4, a tentative 4. But if there's more to it, I'd love to see it, so send it to me on Discord. All right, there's Coffee Duck from Discord Bots. Could you fellas please tell P I got unadded? He isn't seeing my messages. But your room's literally on the screen. What do you mean? Room didn't update? Fair enough, yeah. It is what it is. Coffee Duck has a really nice room here. Wow. I like what you did with the lights here. They're all delayed. It's got a nice effect. And then you made a little apartment type thing here. Very nice. Like a lo-fi party room. I really like this. Yeah. I'm gonna give this a 5. We're going back to the 5, guys. That's nice. And I like that you used the cuteness overload board over there. That's clever. You got the Robo Cat. The retro room? I don't know about retro, but it is nice. Alright, next up we have Crystalline Bone. Crystalline Bone? Crystalline. With a nice classic apartment. I like what you have with the kitchen, like the cute kitchen setup. It's a 4. Next we have Cut. It's a cyberpunk city? Yeah, I guess. You could go for that. Alright. Now this is an interesting choice of VFX. Where you have, yeah, sorry. Room was so cozy. The last room was so cozy. It was starting to make me drowsy. We've got a nice little underwater room. It's hard to tell at a glance that it's underwater, but yeah. The leaves are an interesting choice of VFX. Trying to look at how many plants are in this because we counted them on the other one. So we got like 1, 2. Is that a floating plant on there? No, that's 1 plant. No, it's 2. It's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's a lot of plants in this one. I like that it like enables a lot of these customizable like. Oh, and then you even have like a bone pile. That's nice. But it's like not necessarily a bone pile. It's kind of just like sandy texture. You know, could be interpreted that way. I like that. Like the sea floor, the seabed. I think that's worth a 5. Then you got shinies down there too. I don't know if you guys have seen those, but the those divers who like go find old things, and sometimes they find like cars, straight up cars, or like some other sus material. But yeah, got a mini city room that's under construction. I don't know what that pixeling is doing there, but he's sleeping. That's and the aliens have come, so better hurry on out of there. That's a nice little mini city room. I like it. You got the zoo in the middle. I like that you made it so that the buildings are as close as possible to the roads. Always a key factor in mini city rooms. Look at this a 4. It's nice. Next we have Donkey Man in the network Reddit. With the off-topic chat on a you know, your average weekday. It's nice. I like the idea you've got going here. It's symmetrical, which is nice. Symmetry is always nice to see. With the zombie apocalypse, they're like playing. They have the high ground. Hopefully they survive. That last house is the Pyramid of Destruction. Yeah, I like it. There's one big hand at the bottom. Yeah, you could try to vary it up a bit. So I know the symmetry sells this room very well, but I think it would look. Oh wait, hold on. There's some stuff missing. But if you vary it a bit more, it would look way better, right? Because right now it looks exactly the same on both sides. I think you have a really nice half. It's just like looking at the side profile of your face, and then you're like, nah, what if both sides look nice? You know, you gotta have one that looks a little worse than the other one or different, you know? I feel for this specific situation. So I'm gonna use a 4, but I think it's on the right path to being a really solid room. Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Dr. Spades. Made a room showing the off-topic chat. Always chaotic. Ooh, this reminds me of like the Minecraft Hunger Games type thing. The game mode where everybody starts on like a pedestal, and then there's like, you know, some good items and a chest in the middle, and you either get them or you leave, because that PvP is gonna start soon. That's some nostalgic stuff. Level 30. Hey, you know what? You could pull off a concept with a level 30 account, and this is a perfect example. This is better than a classic. I'll give it a 4, just because my nostalgia is there, and I know what exactly this is referencing. You know, Hunger Games with the tubers, yeah. But like, you know. All right, Dynamistic is next. We are at number 14 in the non-potatoes. With the sci-fi room, using all the bells and whistles. The invasion is on. I like that you use the Giga computer here as kind of like a city thing, or like kind of a texture to extend the city, I think. They do have like similar-ish textures on them, so it kind of stretches it out, stretches the scene out. This one's symmetrical as well, but there are some differences. There's some key differences. One side of this story is there's a ship, like a big old ship. Maybe they're going to fight off the aliens, but there's the UFOs on the other side. You know, this is a good example of what you could do with the zombie room. You know, have a little bit of a different story all across. So this is a good room. I think this is 5. All right, ENC Ink with a boo face. That's a nice little boo. Not bad, not bad. Pixel art is always fun to see in Tuber. Give that a 4. Foggy Smoke with a simple gym, but there's a nice idea here. For a level 28 account, not bad, man. You went with an idea and you pushed it to the limit that you can currently afford in the game, which is always nice to see, so I respect it. This does not get a classic, but you get a 4. I think as soon as you get more of these items, you're really going to start popping off with the room, so keep it up. So we have frogs. Ooh. Alright, I like the colors. You know, this theme also just reminds me of the PewDiePie like brand colors. It's very similar, where the reds are just very accentuated. Yeah. Again, with the symmetry, but some key differences. This is very nice. So level 43, not bad. It's a great example of what you can pull off with some thought. Why don't you use some gates down here to add like texture? I like that. Not bad. I'll give this a 5. Yeah. Frogs gets a 5. So we have Fran. With a prehistoric room. This is the room from last stream. I'm gonna give you a 4 for now, man. You know, maybe there's another room you want to share, but it's the same room from the prehistoric one. We have Greater. With a little bit of a mini city tie-up, something going on, some zombies, you know, the usual mini city trouble. Look at that classic mini city score. How many rooms do I have left? 23 rooms. H1V. What do you got for us? Ooh, I like that. Is that like a point of view? It is. That's clever. You are a very clever person for making this. So on one half, you can see a scene where a giant cyborg T-Rex is terrorizing the city. And on the other, you can see the guy who's right in front of him. Like right next to him, he's got the front row seats. He's probably sitting over here in that building. That's clever. That's really good. Were you consistent with it? Yeah, kinda. I'd say so. Yeah. I'm just trying to see if like the other side of the street you like made the same, but you obviously can't see that half, so it's a good way to give yourself some creative headway, some space to work with, you know, because obviously I'm looking for the similarities between the two sides. It's a nice room in H1B. Here's a 5. All right, next up we have I Am Pine App in the Sword King network. With a nice little classic room, classic tuber. Leveling on up at their own pace. Not bad. And next we have Iconium. Now, what does Iconium have for us today? He has a scene with a monstrosity of his own creating. What does he have in there? So, he has the eyeball, he has that like mouth creature thing. He's got several of the hearts bumping. This is using the comic book style. Got the phone booth over there. And what did you use for the sidewalk here? That's clever. Are those like welcome mats, like the doormats? Oh, you're level 900 too. You're working on that. I see you catching up. The final goal for Iconium. Goalpost. Reaching 999. And then he will truly have done literally everything in the game. Except Twitter memes. Every single thing except Twitter memes. Can you believe it? Yeah, it's a really nice room. I like your monstrosity. I wish we could have somebody draw it up. Very nice. Welcome, Valerix. You are late, but you did get reviewed, so no worries about that. You got a 5, my friends. Yeah, it's Iconium also gets a 5. This room is very nicely put together. What is he holding? Okay, it just doesn't show as much, but it looks like a gun. Alright, next we have Iran, who is lost in the dark. I am not lost in the dark. I have tons of lights around me and it is hard to see. Didn't talk about the guy? I'm sorry. I'm running out. Oops. Sorry. Got some of the eyes closed. Okay, that's clever. This is my brain, or no, this is. Let me contextualize this image. This is Iran when he's like looking for anything that has to do with Outerminds. Mans just digs up old stuff. And this is the feeling. I get this a 4. A stifling out of 4 out of 5. Alright, Christi clear. That's an I, that's not an L. That's a nice little classic tuber room. I like what you did here with the lounge space. It's got its own color scheme. Not bad. Not bad. And then we have Lucas 99. What has those huge eyes? Those weren't eyes, I don't think. Those were the eggs with little dots on them. I ran looking for LP Pixie up, basically. You check Mario's room? Well, we checked it already. You got a 5, but I assume we can check later at the end if we have time. But we got some adventure time with Lucas, even as the bunny mask. Get that an adventure time out of 5. We have Is Coronel. It's a nice little classic room. I like what you did with the pool table. It's always nice to see something on top of the aquarium, the floor aquarium. And we have Majora Puppet, who is hosting the fan art contest. So definitely take a look at the Discord for that event. I'm looking forward to what you guys come up with. Where's Finn? He's in the tuber picture. It's the second room better than the first one. Are you sure about that? Are you sure you want to risk it? If you're saying it's better, I'm gonna give the score to it, and it's gonna replace your other one. Are you sure about that? I like the confidence, but you know. All right, he's got a steampunk room. It's nice. It's not bad for a level 44. He's working on it. I'll guess this is 4. Who's playing? Okay. Thought I heard something. All right, now we have MR3S with a nice little successful tuber. Still a classic room, but you know, living the high life. I can't read this one, but Nil47, Nil47, something, Ni47, something. We got a classic room. In the morgue. Justice for Majora? Well, you know, you could use some work. Alright, now morgue has a nice city landscape. This is nice. I like this. You got the stadium. I don't see a lot of people using the stadium. I don't know why. It's a really nice item. It's got like a bunch of flags. A specific little flag in there. I think those are some of the languages we support, except for this one maybe. But yeah, very nice. I like these landscape rooms, kind of like that cyberpunk one, but this one is more just high-rise club type room. I get that a 5. Good room to morgue. It's been 90 minutes already. Time flies. Yes, time does fly, and I have been talking for all 90 minutes. So close to my room. We'll see. I don't think I have you on my list, Diego. All right, Nutsy. Oops, I just went to the next one. I'm sorry. I meant to say classic. Ponycito with a kitchen. Okay, this is nice. You got an Italian restaurant going on, you know? You got the oven, the brick oven kind of situation. I like that. That's clever. That's very clever. Very nice. Now, I can't really tell if this is like a home or a restaurant, but I think it's a restaurant. It's a nice Italian restaurant. A little fun. This is kind of out of place though. The middle with the trophies. I can't really. I don't get that, but it's all right. I give that a 4. If you just swap up what's in the middle there, maybe change it for some food items. You know, that'd make more sense. Not sure about the trophies. Okay, so we have like the duality here, Quixer, where you, oh, I like what you did there. That's cool. We don't see that often, like a separation with some fencing here. We usually see like a blockade of cars, but we don't see fences straight up. And you know, that's kind of important when there's like dinosaurs and zombies running around. And then we have what happens in the future. So lots of bobs. Some cars running around, floating around like that. I like how they disappear. Kind of loops well. That's a really clever use of those. The fencing there. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know what the egg is for though. That's a little out of place. And I guess you could maybe remove the desk. I don't know if you can yet, but maybe in the future. Not bad though. I'll give that a solid 4. I feel like you got something really interesting going on here with the fencing blockade. That's a cool concept. If you take that a little further, maybe it'll really look good. I'm not too fond of your sci-fi half, but it's interesting when you like compare the two. All right. Next up is Scout Melon. Scout Melon. What do you have here? What are those? What is going on here? Oh, it's like a Pokemon battle. Okay. All right. With the GBA overlay, yeah. Okay. At a glance, it was kind of hard to tell, but no, it's really, it's setting in. It is setting in. So there's a shadow under the little raptor here, but not under this guy. Oh no, there is. It's just so fat that you can't see it. I'll give this a 5. Yeah, Scout Melon getting a 5. We have Sayla KRL. What's a nice classic sci-fi room? Oh man, that mask is always so weird. That is yucky. That's a classic. Sir Gustoso. I guess with another classic room. I hope he's not doing what I think he is over there. The Toast Wizard. Another mini city enjoyer. Why are there eggs on your air hockey table? Are you trying to break eggs? What? Trying to ruin your air hockey table? That's a classic room. It's a trivia score with unfinished room? Question mark. Yeah. Looks a little unfinished. TRKSHXI. I don't know if that's supposed to mean something or say something. But you got a classic sci-fi room in the works. Obviously. Could be better. But we tried. Okay, Trin plays with a pink overlay. It's the Sakura Blossoms. I like the colors you've got going on. It is a classic room, but you used the mood, so that's a 4. Go from classic to 4. Good stuff. Underscore Rusty. What's another classic room? That's not bad. Waffle cake. All right. 4.9. Yeah. Waffle cake. Ah, yes. Well then. That's a look. That is a look, all right. That's some pain. That is some pain. Yeah, that is L pain. That gets an L pain 5 out of 5. That is some effort you went through to draw that. Yep. Oh my god. That's uncanny. The best room still goes to Bra. Bra had the best room. Alright. And then we have Yardaran. Finish off this list. I did see we had a couple people who wanted their rooms. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Hold that thought. What is this? That is cool. Huh. That's really nice. Like a fjord. It's like somebody that I used to know. Yeah. I like this Yardaran. It's really nice. It's like it's a camping grounds type thing. Very nice. That's a 5. And we have a lot of 5s today, but it's okay. This is the last stream for a little bit, and because it's the last stream for a little bit, I'll make an exception and look through the chat for some of the names. So here, let's see. We had Caden88, I think. And we have Platonic Diego. We have Miltsu and Capo Me DITV. Yeah. So we've got 4 other names, and then Mario wants another look at his room. So I'm gonna look over these new names first, and then we will check out Mario's again for the second room. Remember, if it's worse, I'm gonna give you a worse score. All right. I believe this is how you write that name. All right, so first up would be Capo. Where's Capo at? There you are. Oh, we got a nice little vibe here. That's sweet. Very wholesome. I can hear the music playing behind this room. Got a lot of nice little flowers and plants. Nice walk in the park. Yeah. That's wholesome. I'll give that a 5. Alright, next we have Caden88. Okay. We got a crime scene. That fire is really red. I like how, because her shirt is a certain color. Oh, the fog is covering it. Interesting. That's an interesting interaction right there. That's cool. It's kind of like the crime scene where the blood is at. I like what it's done with the place. Very grim, very dark. So the chat is delayed, so I see somebody saying reminds me of my parents while I'm looking at the murder scene. Obviously, it's about the last room. That's funny. All right, I give this a 5. Yeah. All right, next up we have Platonic Diego, or technically Miltzu first. We go in order. Lit level 1, working on up. Catching up to the end game here. Oop. All right, what are you telling here? What's the story? Oh, like the half and half. Is that why the glove's there? That's not bad. There's a story here. I love the context, but for now, I'll give this a 4. Alright, the final room before I review Mario's, and maybe who was the unfinished one? Choco Sticks? Okay. So, Platonic Diego. We're in the end game now. These are the last rooms. Alright. You won't want to miss these last couple rooms. They will decide how good oh my goodness. So you got like a really... This is like a... Oh, something bad happened there. I did see a lot of requests for blood splatter carpets in the Halloween suggestions, because obviously they would make these rooms look even better. And yeah, you could probably expect something like that. Yeah. Yep. Got the cat up there. I like this room. It's creepy in a way. Like a bad trip. I'll give this a 5. Colors are interesting. It's nice. It's interesting that the tuber here hasn't really changed colors, nor has he. They kind of look out of place because of it. You got the whole scene, but you managed to keep these two kind of outlined. Just it's a nice touch. Maybe unintentional, but very nice. Reminds me of Barbie mixed with the Friday the 13th. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. Alright, Choco Sticks hadn't loaded, so... Or maybe it wasn't like the final version. Let's see if it updated. That's not it. There it is. Really enjoyed the stream today. Well, thank you. It was a nice one, and we started it off really strong with some nice rooms. Still hasn't updated, so it's gonna stay how it is. And now for Mario's second room. Mario's room. Let's see if it has updated. Oh, right, that's in the network. Let's see if it's updated. Yeah, Worm Tuxedo, I'll get you. I lied when I said it was the end game. You've been in here, so. Oh yes, this room. I remember this. This was wasn't this last stream? If it wasn't, then I saw it on Reddit or something. Yeah, it's cool. I really like this. I like that you added the light source at the tip of the custom miniguns. That way it looks like it's, you know, firing. Which is nice. Nice touch. But yeah, this would get a 5 regardless. Now, I'll do Mr. Worm Tuxedo, and that will be it. I'm gonna close it off with Bra's room once more as the best room of the stream, because you should all witness it. I think is really nice. Where is it? There it is. Daniel Charlie, I see your name in chat. However, you did not make the cut. X, yeah. That is a design that exists now, unfortunately. I'll give this a 4 because I don't like it, but I like it. But I don't like it. Yeah. I mean, you got it right? It's unfortunate that we're in this timeline, but there it is. It's still called Twitter in some circumstances. It's just weird. But yeah, so here was Bra's room, just in case you hadn't seen it. Everybody copied the progenitor Bra's avatar in the Potato Network, and for good reason. The room they made is top tier. For one reason, and one reason only. Can you guess what it is if you hadn't seen it before? Let me zoom in real slow on what they did. Look at that. Look at that stairwell. That staircase. That is some clever use of levitation. I really like that. Very nice room. So, I'll leave this in the background, but yeah. We did a little over 60 rooms. Oh, gonna stretch after this. Make sure you stretch too, because oh boy, that was a lot of rooms and a lot of 5s. Let's see, let's sort these. How many of those? Let's see, that, this, that. Okay, so we have 14 and 18 for a total of, you know, for a total of 32. There are 32 5s. So that joke about 50, not too crazy, but we got 32 5s. That's gonna be a long list. You're gonna have until next week to decide, but that's gonna be a lot of items. All right. So once again, if you weren't aware, I will be headed out for a little bit. I'll be back in September, so there won't be any streams for the next 2 weeks. It's kind of why there's an exception here. You know, these were good rooms, to be fair. But yeah, we got 32 5s, and you'll all get to pick items that you want. Everybody who participated gets some bucks as well. You can look forward to those after the stream. And yeah, if you're not part of our socials or our communities, all the links are in the descriptions. Click the link tree, you can get all of them. You get the game links as well. And have fun with Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I will. Thank you. And yeah, thank you all for coming to the stream today. And I'll see you guys in the Discord. So once again, thank you for the